with bearded face.
You know I'm recording, right?
Yeah, well, can't say anything about it.
No, just literally, I've just got your fingers at the top, and then it goes down from there to the bag. So I'm seeing you trying to get how you're stitching.
Okay, well, we put the needle in.
Don't be smart, aunts.
Back out the other side. I don't know what the stitch is called because I'm not.
It's just a running stitch.
You go back on itself.
Oh, back stitch then.
That makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so go through that and then back it up, back it up. This makes it more secure.
Yeah.
So I've all stitched in, even when I can see what we're doing.
And how do you make sure you keep it going in a straight line?
Because I feel the top, and I make sure there's always the same amount of leeway along the top where I take the needle, where I put the needle.
Yes.
So I know where to go back in by where the cotton comes out.
Yeah.
So though I go back in, and then I can feel, leave like a millimetre.
Yeah.
Which would mean where I put the needle back in.
Yeah.
So it's always like a millimetre or so.
Yeah.
So, feel that. Well, I feel it with a thumb around. See?
Yeah.
It's not perfect, but it's, well, so.
Yeah.
It's roughly the same. Well, I feel that.
Yeah. I suppose you can't really even feel the stitches themselves when they're in there.
No. I'll just have to.
Your best guess.
Do a rough feel of that I'm putting the needle in and out in the similar space. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
With a similar gap left of material.
Yep.
Take the pin in. Of course, it takes a bloody long time.
It certainly does.
But, I do it.
Yeah. And it's actually surprisingly neat. I say that because have you ever, I don't think I've ever shown you when I'm hemming trousers, because I'm like.
Don't you just iron the hemming tape or something?
Well, I do now. But you can't always do that, like with a thick trouser. You need to actually hem it. Hemming tape is only so good.
Mm.
But my stitching when I'm hemming trousers is just atrocious.
Don't you do the hem stitch?
Well, yeah.
They don't go actually through.
No, I've never been able to do that. I go through, and then just try to make it a decorative stitch. Because you've got to go through, because I can't go through half the fabric because it won't stay.
Mm.
So it always ends up going through the other side.
You kind of, where the fold is, you just go through into the fold.
Yeah, but then that is.
Then you kind of grab a tiny bit of the material and then come back into the. So you only put in tiny stitch into the actual trouser on the other side. If you know what I mean. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't do that. But that does make a lot of sense. And actually, that's
kind of like, curtain.
That video that I was watching the other day about the invisible stitch.
Yeah.
It's that same thing, isn't it?
Yes, that's
right into the crease.
Yeah, that's how it would
coming like in a latticey sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, to put it together so you can't see it on the outside. But at least now I know about that one. That's the one I shall do from now on.
I didn't do the video of me making those, making the things.
What things? Which things?
These things.
Oh, the D-rings.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
I didn't make the D-rings, I'm not.
No, you're not doing metal work. Yeah. Oh, yes. Maybe you should. Or at least,
Well, tapping myself. I bloody need pins sticking out.
Yeah, those plastic things. Oh, shut
Are
up.
they dressmakers pins?
Oh, my goodness.
I
They
need
go
the
straight
back
through your
flat.
end. Sorry.
I need the back flat instead of a bubble thing.
I thought you
No,
need the back fat. Well, you got plenty of that.
On front and
Side. We spent far too much time together. Yes. Yeah, every time I try and use those, they practically go right through my bloody finger.
I shall be using them now. Get your own pin.
I've got my own.
Oh, you had to buy me some more because you stole them.
I didn't steal them.
You used them and lost them, that's stealing.
And no, stealing implies the intent to permanently deprive.
Right, you stole them.
I intended to return them to you. I still intend.
No, stealing is taking without permission. And not giving back, that's what you did.
No, I borrowed without permission.
Borrowing without permission is stealing.
No, it's not. Stealing is intent to permanently deprive. I intended to slip them back into your pin case without you ever knowing about it. But then I lost them.
There you go, you stole them.
No, because it was not my intention.
You unintentionally stole them.
No, you can't unintentionally steal. To steal, you have to have intent. I borrowed them and lost them by accident. They're still borrowed.
I like you lost the stockings.
Yeah, well, no, those are stole.
And claimed you lost them.
Yeah, well, that's because I'm a liar. But I did actually, but I'm not lying now. I did intend to give you the pins back. I still intend to. They're still borrowed.
Right.
Although you have been very well compensated for them.
I have.
So
I got back about 5-fold.
Yes, you did. So they're my pins now.
Yes. Have we filmed enough for me to
I think we filmed enough of you. I was hoping for blood, but you're not compliant.
I can give you some if you want.
Okay, well, let me film now. We'll let me film. I've got delusions of grandeur here.
End credits. Roll the credits.
And the Oscar goes to... Bloody hell. Yes, right. In the United Kingdom, theft is legally defined under the Theft Act 1968, Section 1, as dishonestly appropriating property belonging to another with the intention of permanently depriving the other of it. This means a person is guilty of theft if they dishonestly take property that belongs to someone else with the intention of keeping it.
I know that you had the intention to give it back because you didn't take it with permission. That you could just say you intended to give them back.
Yes.
But until you give them back,
yes,
no, you don't. You cannot prove that intention to give back was there.
No, you can't.
So it's one person's word against another.
Yes.
Because if you don't have permission to take something, it's only your word that you're going to give it back.
Yeah, I don't care about any of that. The only bit I care about is the fact that I was right in the legal definition of theft. And I would like you to acknowledge that I was right on the camera for the record. I was right. Say it.
I didn't
say it.
You're right.
Say it.
I was winding you up.
Say it.
Yeah.
Mean. I was going to make it up. She said it really quietly.
The point was that you took them without asking me.
I borrowed them.
And that you lost them.
Yes. Separate incidents.
That means I am without, or I was without, and you had to buy me more.
Yes.
That was the point.
Can we agree I won?
No!
Why not? I want to. Not fair.
Never going to win.
Yeah, well, I'm just
because the legal definition don't matter.
Kind of matters.
No, it doesn't. What matters is my definition. My definition is You took them without asking, you stole them. That's what matters.
The law begs to differ.
The law is
So are you.
my pins, my definition, my law.
My house, my rules.